Good morning, friends. It is Wednesday, hump day, so time for What's Up Wednesday. Hopefully you guys are free to come join me for a little bit of Stampin' Fun today. I'm in my studio waiting for the snowpocalypse to come. If you guys are close to me, you know that we are under a winter storm warning. We're supposed to have a big snowstorm today, which I find fairly exciting. I love a good snow day because I don't have to go out in it. My husband, on the other hand, running the farm, is not happy for a snow day because it makes everything that we do normally even more difficult. So we have to make sure that our employees can get here, that everything is plowed open. And so, I mean, they're saying maybe even up to 2 feet of snow. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, good morning, friends. Come on in and join me. While you're coming in, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. So there's some things that are still happening right now. So make sure that you are checking out my clearance rack. That is actually on my online store. So you can hop over to jodybreckbill.stampinup.net, check it out, see if there's still some good deals to be had. There were crazy good deals last week, and they were sold really, really quickly, like blends and snail adhesive and that kind of thing. But there are always still some good deals to be had. So hop over there. If you're shopping, you're going to use this host code right here. You're going to put that in at checkout, unless your order is $150. So if you've got a $150 order, that's host benefits, friends. So you want to make sure that you are taking advantage of the host benefits unless I tell you otherwise. Sometimes I know that we're, having a party or a stamp club or something like that. So unless you hear otherwise, you want to put that host code in or take your benefits at $150. So check out the shop clearance now. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. So happy you guys are here. Waiting. We were just saying we're waiting on the snow to come. I need to get Breck's walk in really quick. I think he's going to like the snow. He has only seen snow one time last year when he was about 10 months old. I actually just posted a video of him jumping around in the snow, but it was very minimal snow. We didn't have a whole lot. Last year we didn't have a lot of snow. So I'm kind of excited to see how he feels. He doesn't like wet grass. Pooping when it rains is a big deal for him because he doesn't want to go out and get his feet wet. So I'm not sure how he's going to feel about snow. Some snow just seems to make everybody happy. Like, we always had horses growing up, and you would put them out in the snow and they were like young again. Like, they would run and kick up their heels and have a good time. So there's something about snow that makes everybody excited and happy. So anyway, we were talking about the clearance rack, still items on the clearance rack. Also, the giant year-end closeout is still going on. So you want to make sure you check that out. Again, you can hop over to my online store and see these are items from our holiday catalog that are going to retire, and they are on sale discounted. Some items have already sold out, but there are still some good items to be had. So don't forget about that year-end closeout. And just a quick little shout out to the post office and UPS. My UPS guy is here darn near every day. He's the sweetest fella, and if he sees me, he will actually come to the door and bring my items right in and put them on my table, and he's awesome. And I was just at the post office today, and I was there yesterday, and they are stressed, friends. They are crazy stressed right now. So I think we don't have any idea of what's happening with shipping. So just keep in mind as you are ordering, picking at Stampin' Up! Is taking a while, which means from the time your order comes in to the time they pick it and box it, it can take up to 5 to 12 days right now. Then it has to come all the way from Utah during a crazy time anyway, with all of us online shopping as well as Christmas season. So yesterday when I went into the post office, there's always a line. I use pirate ship, which means I direct ship. So all I need to do is just drop my stuff off. And I feel bad when I jump the line because there's like 15 people in line and I just walk in and put my stuff on the counter. But when I look at my girls, I brought them a couple dozen cookies yesterday. I had stopped at the butcher shop and I knew that I was heading back to the post office and it was going to be crazy. And so I just kind of caught their eye and gave them a little wink and put some cookies on the counter for them because I know they are dealing with disgruntled customers and stress and COVID. They're being affected by COVID too. So anyway, love on your mail person and love on your UPS guy and your FedEx guy this season. I do give them a little gifty too, if I can catch him. My UPS guy is very hard to give a gift to. I tape it to the window with his name on, and he's such a hurry. Like he's got to get moving, and he never takes it, and so I have to be on the watch out for him. All right, guys, that was my little PSA on shipping right now. But just keep that in mind as I'm mailing things to you guys for classes that you're ordering. And when you're ordering from Stampin' Up, it's taking a little bit longer than what we normally would have. So speaking of taking a little bit longer, this is our last day to sign up for my December class to go. So I'm going to continue offering my classes to go while we're kind of in this lockdown period again. So today's the last day. I'm going to order supplies tomorrow, but it is the Happiest of Birthdays Birthday Bash Stamp a Stack Shaker Card to Go class. It's got a big name for some cool projects. So you can sign up for that. You're going to get 2 of everything to make these cards, all the supplies, the PDF, and then you can add on the stamp set if you don't have it. So today is the cutoff, guys, 8 o'clock tonight, to be able to sign up for the super cute little shaker card class. All right. What else we got? Real quick little PSA coming on my paper share. We are getting ready to head into a new catalog season. Right here is our brand new catalogs coming out. These are shipping, guys. They should be mailing to you if you are on my mailing list. And if you don't receive one, let me know. Or if you don't have a demonstrator you work with, hit me up and I can get you copies. Celebration starts on January 5th, as well as our new mini catalog will go live January 5th. And we're going to do a little sneaky peek. So what I do every time a new catalog comes out is I do a paper share, which means you're going to get a little sampling of all the new designer series paper. I think it comes out to like 114 pieces of paper you're going to get. I get them down into 6x6s, so nice workable sizes. You get a little sampling. You can use them, create them, look at them, see them, sniff them, touch them, feel them. And then if you love the pack, go ahead and order the whole shebang, the whole big pack to work with. So information's coming out. If you are interested, you can sign up right now. Just hit me up, message me here if you're interested. The official registration is not out yet. It will come out after Christmas because I will be ordering on January 5th. So very short window to be able to get all these new papers. So anyway, new catalog paper share is coming. And then, oh yes, guys, it's happening. So every year I kick off our new catalog with a stamp class with some bingo. And of course, I can't do it this year in person. So we're going virtual, y'all. I'm going out on a limb here, and hopefully you guys will come join me. We are going to have our Pretty Perennial class, and we're going to play some bingo. And it's going to be via Zoom. It will be totally virtual, everyone. So that means that even if you're not local to me and you wouldn't be able to come hang out with me in my studio, you're still going to be able to play bingo with me. So mark your date, January 23rd. That is a Saturday at 11 a.m. We are going to have a class focusing on Pretty Perennial, a brand new stamp set and a bundle that came out. So I am going to work on this over the holidays so we know what we're going to do, and you're able to purchase the bundle or just the stamp set or use something that you have at home that's very similar. But with this class, you are going to get make and takes, you're going to get a coupon to use, and what else are we going to have? There will be prizes, big prizes, guys. I normally do little door prizey things, but it's go big or go home when we're doing a virtual bingo. So prizes, we're going to have 6 games of bingo. They probably are going to be in the $30 to $50 range just for the prizes. Then for my jackpot bingo, which is always the last bingo of the day, it's a coverall bingo. it is going to be for all the marbles, friends. You are going to get all the host benefits based on everyone's orders and what I have ordered for this class. So you're going to get at least $150, maybe even $300 in host not host rewards, but the rewards for a $300 order. We'll see how it plays out. Since I'm doing it for the very first time, I am limiting spaces just so that we are not overwhelmed. If I have a huge response, I could perhaps open a second bingo. We'll see. But right now I'm doing one and I've got 20 spaces available. RSVP is going to cut off on January 4th. That way I can get your supplies and I can ship them to you if you're not local. So the registration will be coming out on this probably tomorrow, and the first 20 are going to get their space in bingo. Just a caveat, this bundle is not included. That would be an add-on. If you're interested, you can either add on the stamp set or add on the bundle. Of course, it's just going to be the standard price, and you can add extra bingo cards for more chances. You'll see information about that, and it will not be recorded. This is a completely live event via Zoom. So you have to make sure you have Zoom loaded on your computer, your phone, your laptop, whatever it is that you're going to use. And if you're not sure how to do that, friends, hit me up and we'll do a run through. We'll do a little bit of a dry run so that we can get you hooked up and Zooming with us, because I have a feeling it is going to be a lot of fun. It's brand new to me and brand new to you, but that's how we're going to do it, guys. I'm not letting COVID shut me down. No, sir. Alrighty, so let's get moving here. Oh, of course, we have to announce our door prize winner, our prize patrol. So last week I was giving away the square lace doilies, and the winner is Miss Donna Green. I think she's on. I think I saw her name pop up. So Donna Lou, congratulations. These are coming at you. I just sent your Christmas card today. I could have put that in here, but I will get them to you. I might wait till after the holiday just to make sure that things get a little bit back to normal and they don't get lost. So congrats, Miss Donna. And today I'm giving away the classic Christmas DSP. So yeah, this is a 6x6 brand new pack. This will not be available after January 4th. So that's today's prize patrol. And all you need to do, friends, is like, comment, and share my video with your friends, and you get entered for a chance to win. Then you're going to come back next Wednesday for What's Up Wednesday and see who the winner is, and I'll give away another prize. All right, y'all, let's get doing some stamping. I think we're gonna use this side today since it is snowing. It's not really snowing too much. It did some flurries and now it kind of slowed down a little bit. So the stamp that I choose, we're gonna do something with some new. This is a little sneaky peeky. Hey, Deneen, thanks for coming to visit. Time for some sneak peeks from the upcoming catalog. One of the first things I bought, Floating and Fluttering. And I love my butterflies. I just do. This has some sticky on it, so we'll see if I can work with that. And it does have a set of dies that go with it, and I have had some fun playing over the last couple days. Oh, I'm sorry. Donna's at work, so we will be very quiet congratulating her. Way to go, Donna. Alrighty, so here's the set of dies and the stamp set that coordinates with. And I love that we are starting to get two sets of dies here so that you can cut these out together. The other thing that this does, so this stamp right here will cut these out like so, and they cut out all together, so it's one big piece. The other thing that you can do is use these individual ones, and it will cut out each butterfly and leaf individually, which is cool. So that's nice that you can run them through one pass through the die cut machine, and you can cut out individual leaves and butterflies, or you can cut them out all in one solid piece. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to get my little displays here. Butterflies and dragonflies. Yeah, Sharon, I have a lot of friends who love dragonflies. So we're going to take a piece of early espresso. That's going to be our card base. fold that in half. And I chose Bumblebee Designer Series paper. So we've got, I love this color combo. I love yellow and browns together. And so let's go ahead and put this designer paper on our card base. And you'll notice that this is a 6x6 pack and it is new. This is a brand new pack of Designer Series paper. This will be coming out in our next annual catalog in May. Let me show it to you here. So the only way to get this right now is when you join my team. This is going to be our celebration special. So here is Marvelous Magenta. We've got Bumblebee, Just Jade. I lost your name. Cinnamon Cider. I always want to say Cinnamon Crisp. And then Misty Moonlight. And then here are the other sides. Love, love these patterns. And so I'm having a good time playing with these. Now, if you are a demonstrator, you are able to get these right now up until January 4th. All of our packs of color families are available. This is the in color family, but we've got regals, brights, subtles, and neutrals. So I'm playing with the in colors right now. So we've got our Bumblebee designer paper. But during celebration, when you join, and remember, celebration's only 2 months, so you have January and February to do that, you're going to get all 5 packs for absolutely free. That means that you are getting a over $57 value for absolutely free, in addition to the normal host benefits. And you know, I hate to ever sound like I'm pushy, because I really don't want to be pushy. What I want is for you guys to get the best deal that's out there. That's my always my goal, is the best deal, and that is our starter kit. So if you have a wish list like I have a wish list, that is your best value. So now I've got Bumblebee, and I think what I'm gonna do, because that's a big stamp, sometimes I like to lay it upside down and then bring the ink to the stamp. So I'm going to stamp my butterflies, and I'm going to do these all over as a background on this Whisper White. So sometimes what this does for me is help prevent getting ink around the edges where I don't need it. And I'm just going to move this around, and then I'm going to kind of fill in little butterflies here on the edges. And I am pretty sure this card is a copy from my friend Nancy Amato. Pretty sure. I've made a bunch of them, and so I'm not really sure where all I got the ideas from. And let's do, now I'm getting ink all over that. I should have put my paper, put my paper down. Now I've got ink everywhere. All right, go back to what you said to do, Jody. That makes it easier. Do what you say. There we are. Ta-da, one more. Maybe a little leaf right there. Okay. So now that piece is going to get put on a piece of Whisper White, or sorry, not Whisper White, another piece of Early Espresso for my little mat. And I did just 1/8 of an inch, so it is a very small mat around there. Sometimes I just want to see a tiny little bit of color. I'd like to see maybe a little more, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay, so now let's see. I did ahead of time. Why do I have so many pieces? Oh, because it's my sample. I'm like, why is there so many pieces in my bucket? So ahead of time, I die cut out a scallop circle out of Early Espresso. Then I'm going to pull in a piece of that new designer series paper and another stamp set that I am in love with. And sadly, I have had to make a bunch of sympathy cards this week, which I don't like making sympathy cards anyway. So when I make them, I tend to make a bunch of them so that I have a little stockpile, because sometimes, it's painful and you don't want to, sometimes you just don't feel like making a sympathy card, but it's ones that we always need, right? So this is a celebration stamp set. It's got it's just called Heal Your Heart, and it's a great set. Now, when I went to my stash, I was out of sympathy cards. So I thought, well, I need to sit down and make a bunch. But, it always is hard to make sympathy cards, but it's especially hard when people are losing their loved ones right before the holiday. It seems like it just makes things that more painful. On top of 2020 being a sucky year, people are losing their loved ones, COVID related and not COVID related. But it's just hard. And then I think every year, every time the holiday rolls around, it's such a fresh wound that your holidays change. So anyway, I have a lot of sympathy cards I got to make this week. And so I thought, well, we'll do one here. I'll show you guys. And this card can now lend itself to thank you, thinking of you, happy birthday, whatever works. You can change out your colors, make them nice, bright, peppy colors, and now you've got a great thank you card. So I'm going to take some early espresso ink and the Wish I Could Heal Your Heart. And I'm just going to stamp that right here on that designer series paper. I love the font with this one, guys. And this is absolutely free during celebration. So let's bring in my baby and see if he's going to work for us this morning. Good morning, baby boss. You've got a little bit of work to do today. Is that going to fit through? Hopefully so. I can trim it down if I need to. Alrighty, so I'm just going to make sure I've got that lined up. Now I will tell you, I've been playing with my baby over the weekend. One thing that I will say is he is so tiny, and so you do have to really hold because he's gripping pretty well for me on my table. This is just my little commercial for Baby Boss. But keep in mind, he's only 3 inches wide to cut. So your embossing folders that are normal sized, the big 3D ones and the regular size ones, they won't work in this. So if this is your sole machine, I would encourage you to invest in the actual Big Boss so that all your dies and all of your embossing folders work with him. I like having him just to be on my counter to do my movies so that he doesn't take up a lot of space, and to do a couple little things with die cuts and that kind of thing. But he's not my sole machine. I do have my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine because he does all of it. The other thing is, we noticed that on my plastic tables, I have those plastic 8-foot tables, he slips around a bit. And I think it's just that his little feet can't quite grip to that smooth plastic. But on my countertop and on my wood table, my filming studio or station, he does just fine. He does have little grippy feet. You do have to make sure that they stay clean. Sometimes they get embossing powder, pet hair, that kind of thing. So if he seems slipping, clean his feet off. But I do have to hold a little bit more pressure down while I'm turning because he's so tiny. He doesn't have a lot of weight. There's not a lot of weight, so I have to put the weight on there. So hopefully that helps you guys if you decide that you're getting a baby, especially for Christmas. But he just sits right here on my shelf. He's very calm and quiet. He doesn't make a lot of noise, and he's just ready for when I need to do a little bit. So when I'm doing a lot of work, when I'm doing a lot of cutting and really knocking these things out, I still go back to my standard one. Alrighty, you can never have enough die cut machines, am I right? Alright, so now we're going to take this piece and I'm just going to attach that to my little scallop here. Okay, and then I have some of our not soft suede, early espresso faux suede trim. When you look at this, guys, it actually looks like it is suede, but it's not. So I'm just going to take 2 pieces of that, and we're going to use some dimensionals. So let's pop dot our sentiment on here. There we go. Is anyone getting the baby boss for Christmas? Is he coming? Is Santa bringing him to you? Or maybe some of you guys already got him. I know some of you guys are demonstrators on here. So maybe you already have him. It was one of the first things I bought. There we go. He's perfect. Some of you guys I know travel in the wintertime. I don't know if you are this year. I know some of you guys go to Florida and for the winter, and that's nice that you can take him along because he's so tiny. He just packs right up, and then you can craft. I know some of you guys are in motorhomes and don't always have a lot of space. So this is the most random bunch of adhesive I've ever put on. All right, so we're just going to attach this to the front of our card. Tie this around, make a little bow or a little knot, little bow, whatever works for you. And there you go. Trim the extra, and there is a very nice, very simple, heartfelt sympathy card using Heal Your Heart, which is absolutely free during celebration with a $50 purchase. And then of course we used our Floating and Fluttering. I didn't use the dies for this one, I just used the stamp set, but the dies do coordinate with it, and when you purchase the bundle you save 10%. So I always go ahead and get the dies too. So there you go, my friends. Hopefully you enjoyed that quick little sneaky peek card. You'll want to come back and join me next week. I'm going to announce prize patrol of the 6x6 Classic Christmas Designer Series paper. We're going to play with some more items and just have a little get together before the holiday craziness begins. So I hope you guys have a great week, and come back and visit me next week for What's Up Wednesday. All right, happy stamping, friends.